Oops. I'm late. Also, the music isn't playing. There we go. Matt, are you still here? Sorry. My bad. I was setting some stuff up. And also trying to decide what to make. My ADHD kind of took over, and I didn't even think about like what to make tonight. So I think I'm just gonna like start and see what happens. You know. Oh no, Matt, did you leave? Like I said in the story, I did say like 30 minutes. I didn't say 30 minutes exactly. I should have just set up a like stream starting soon. But I hate that. Like I get the notification of like stream starting, and then I'll go and click it, and it's just a screen of stream starting. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'll like get out of it, and then be like, okay, I'll come back in a couple minutes, and I forget, and I never go back. So, oh, okay, Matt, I guess you're gone. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Okay, so making something. My first idea was did the music cut out? Okay, there it goes. My first idea was like to try to do something satisfying, and maybe like another 4D object, like the flask. But I don't know, my heart's not in that very much right now. I'm kind of want to more go for like a Blade Runner vibe. Just like a futuristic, like more like a neon retro kind of style. What's it called? Like retro futurism. Then I also thought like maybe I'll do like a creepy corridor and have like the lights flickering, and then whenever the light turns off, then you see like a silhouette of a monster. That'd be kind of cool. Make another scary stereoscopic video. Yeah, usually I have something like, oh, I'm gonna work on this, but this one I've just been kind of scatterbrained today. Jeez, Matt, you weren't very patient. All right, hold on. Let me bring up Blender, and there you go. I want to make sure it's actually working, so gotta wait for the lag. Cool, there we are. Okay. Bleep. Okay, I loaded in a plugin that I think would be cool to play around in. Called Buildify, and basically you can just make a plane and then go to the geometry nodes and just do let's see. There we go. And then boom, just makes a building. It's all procedural, so can go in like this, just pull it out. Huge building. Huge building. It's not a huge building, but. Supposed to really zoom in from the edit mode. Playing like, I thought I heard like 2 different songs playing at the same time. Yeah, so maybe like I just start building out a city. We fly through the city. Kind of cool. Would need a like a vehicle though. Maybe just make a skyline in the distance. And a hill. Yeah, sometimes when I'm working, I just or creating something, I just start creating and then it comes to me. With creativity, it kind of feels like sometimes I don't feel like I'm producing the ideas. I'm kind of just trying to catch ideas, if that makes sense. I did kind of want to play around with this this plugin. Because look, you can do cool stuff like this. And it just procedurally makes the building. Isn't that so cool? Oh. Super cool. This is the up here flying in the sky is the assets for that creates all of that. And all this is made with geometry nodes. It's crazy. I'm not really feeling it though. This isn't sparking joy. It's not it doesn't excite me. I mean, it excites me, but it's not like giving me an idea. Like, I definitely want to do something with this, but I don't know if today's the day. It's really cool. It's called Buildify. If you want to check it out. This is the hardest part of creating is just the blank canvas staring at you. Okay. Just do it, see what happens. I feel like there was a way to see only the plane itself some way. We can do that, yeah. Actually, I want to get rid of this and make a new one. floors. Up those numbers up. Like a big city. Like 47 floors. No, not enough. 56 floors. Just gonna make my computer chug. Road. I think this is pretty big for a building. Bring this back. See how big the road would be. Something like this. And then sidewalk. Something like that. Move in some. Really, if we're not going to be on the ground, I don't really need to make this like a super detailed street. Could I just make a like concrete texture? More out of the way. It's like a concrete texture on the ground, and then I wouldn't have to make the individual roads. That's what I'm thinking. Put these in the right collection. Start naming these before it gets too hectic. Hello, kitty. All right, let's start plotting out some roads. There's some, yeah, the roads. What to say? Where's the music? really could set it up to loop. I'm just flying in a straight line. Or I could have it. Oh, what if it was like an Inception thing where there was like the city, and then you look up and in the sky is like the mirrored city. Kind of just eyeballing the distance between these. You know, the bad part about this is I don't live in a big city. I guess I do now, but I didn't grow up in like a big city or anything. So I'm like, is this what streets look like? Is this the like how city structures are made? I just have to like remember what I've seen on like Spider-Man while playing Spider-Man. That looks like to go in here and turn every single one of these on. Alright, if that's the case and how slow this is running, I'm gonna leave it at this and then try to create a loop. Why is it going so slow? Alright, let's see. Jeez. So I'm definitely going to change the style of these buildings. Hopefully that's not too like small. Let's see. I'm gonna open this up so I can see like the camera view. Which I don't think you'll be able to see this over here because of my screen resolution. Add a camera. Kind of cool. Makes me want to do like a street level thing though. Which I could. Like this. kind of cool. I would love to have like crowd simulation, but I've never done that before. I could get like some people off Mixamo be walking around. It does look kind of cool. And the creative part would be going in and like changing the rendering, like the shaders and stuff, the buildings. Just gonna just disconnect that, yeah. Now this will all run a lot smoother, but I want that original geometry. Now, to get the buildings to work, all I have to do is hook that back up instead of going through each layer and turning it back on. All right. Fuse clipping. Now, where does the real life camera clip, or the camera clip? Let's see. Add like a sun. Maybe do like a, what's that called? Like retro synth, something like that. See where this cuts off. Right there. Alright, then I'll just make this extend. A little bit further. Something like that. And then should be able to join all of these. Don't want to show any like file names or anything, because I may have client work that I'm not supposed to show. So hold on just one second. I'm gonna go and create a new folder for this and save it. Yeah, how are you doing? Maybe person that's watching. This is gonna be stereoscopic. Yeah. Just for now, name it Synthwave. Okay, now you can come back. So this right here is going to be sun, or the whatever you would call it. Let's I'm gonna bring the camera here, maybe, so you can actually see it. That work? Is it too small? It's kind of too small, but hey, whatever. Just so you can see what's going on. So this is the camera view down here. So this right here is going to be like the sun. I want to make it bigger. Yeah, I know it's clipping, but hey, what's up, Teacher Becco? I got your name right now. It's going good. I started out not knowing at all what I was going to make, and I couldn't exactly think of thanks. Yeah, I was like procrastinating starting the stream because I was like, oh, I really need to figure out something to make. But then I was like, I'll just start making something and see what happens. I got a new plugin. I guess it's not new. I've used it only one other time. But it's Buildify. It's not really a plugin. It's more just a like geometry node structure. So like you see all these planes that are here. Let's go. This may make my computer chug a little bit at the moment, but all the planes have this node tree set up that just makes them into buildings. Yeah, geometry nodes. I started to play around with them a little bit, and they are scary. Yeah, you just drag out planes, and then it makes your computer really slow. I'm gonna plug this back in so all we can see is the planes. Okay. Yeah, you just build the planes, and then you can set like a minimum number of levels, floors, and then maximum number, and then it's all procedural, and they're all based off of. Go back into here so I can actually see what's happening. Yeah, it's like this collection of building parts. So before I like render everything out, I'm gonna go in here and change like all the materials to make it look cool, and not just like the stock Blender logo. Which is this is actually how I did the what's behind me out the window, and then I changed the. Actually, didn't change the sign. I just made it like neon pink. And then all these windows, I made the glass material like an emissive, and put like a noise texture and then a color ramp to make them different colors. Yeah, that's I think I'm making like this street thing that will be flying through. It'll be a stereoscopic. I think maybe driving through, and I'll go download like a car model on from TurboSquid. That's what I'm thinking so far. I may get to a certain point and then just be like, oh no, this is terrible. I hate this. I wanted to kind of go like the like I forgot what it's called. I think it's like retrofuturism. But more so, I think it's kind of just futuristic, like a neon futuristic type. But I think another style is called like synthwave. I could like look up references, but it's what I have in my head is like where the floor is just like a grid that's lit up. So like a mixture of that and then like neon futuristic, because I don't want just like a grid on the ground. Or maybe I do, maybe I want like a Tron bike going through it. I don't know. We'll get there. How's my weekend? It was good. It was good. Busy. It was nice. My wife had a long weekend, so that was nice. Got to relax a little longer than the usual weekend. During the weekdays, I watch our son, and he's almost 2. So it was nice to have a day to work. Because I have client work that I'm behind on. So. Bloom. This is one of my favorite parts of working with Eevee. Is the bloom. It's where I don't have to like render it out to see the bloom. How was your weekend? How was your Memorial Day? You're American, right? I don't know. I can't remember if you are or not. You celebrate Memorial Day? He's Californian. Oh, so you got a stalker that came with you into my stream? What's up, Bam Pow Banana? Welcome to the stream. How did you hear about me? Was it from Becco? You're always so stuck. Okay, then can you please leave? Just kidding. It's true, right? Cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, today's a little different because I don't have a plan. Usually I have a plan of like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna make. Today I was just like, I'm gonna start and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a, if you know what stereoscopy is, which you probably don't. Thanks. That was there's another streamer that I watched. His name is Taijiro. He's like a PNG tuber, and he had it. Sorry, it's really easy to set up. It's just like Google closed captions. It's really easy to set up. But yeah, it made it more like, you know, inclusive. I'm all about accessibility. So. If I was saying something before I just talked about that, I'm sorry. I have ADHD, so I forget a lot of things. Oh, Becco, I've seen, I think you were streaming last night, right? And I saw the notification for it, but I was getting in bed. So I apologize for not making it. I'll make it to one of your streams eventually. But sometimes like I'll see notifications for streams, and then I'll be like, oh cool, I'm gonna go watch that while I'm going and doing something else. You stream pretty late, and then I'll forget to go back and watch. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a cell shaded thing with this. maybe like more of an anime vibe. You were just finishing up on your remote. Like just now, were you just streaming? Or was this last night? Hey, is that your, this poutine, right? Are you Canadian? Are you, Californian? I'm gonna make, emojis at some point. Californian, yeah. 100% Californian. So what about, where's the love for poutine come from? Because that's just a like northern and Canadian thing, right? I swear that's the only places I've seen it. I need to add a sun. Or do I? I don't think I do actually. Build the cell shader really quick. Poutine was a thing a friend and I created and sort of inspired by our Canadian friend. Okay, just send me a Canadian and nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, Canadians are, you know, they're, I don't know the word I'm trying to look for. My wife is from Minnesota, so she used to say like dragon, wagon, instead of dragon or wagon. It's a very unique. They're very unique. It's not very common where I live that it's super popular in Cali either. Where do you live, Banana? Or should I call you Bam? Pal, Bam Pal. Getting you somehow the same breed, yet slightly different. Warshroom, that sounds southern. I'm from Louisiana. I don't live in Louisiana anymore. You live in North Carolina, you call me Banana. Okay. Is that an innuendo? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't, whenever I tell people like, yeah, I'm from Louisiana, they're like, you don't sound like it. I was like, yeah, I made sure I don't sound like I'm from Louisiana. Yeah, I appreciate the follow, Banana. I have alerts set up or created, but they just stopped working. I'm using Stream Elements, if you're familiar with any of that. But like one day it just popped up with an error, and I didn't feel like trying to I'm thinking. I didn't feel like trying to fix it because I was feeling lazy at the time. But yeah, one day I'll have alerts. Really? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm trying to remember how to do this, and I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. Stream Elements. Cool. Yeah, because I was playing around with the like Stream Elements alerts, and they were not very intuitive. And they were very glitchy. I'm just having a huge brain fart. Okay, yeah, no, this is, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, the interface and how they work was kind of a pain, and just too many levels to sift through. Yeah, I wanted to have that because I would see like Banana. I wanted that Stream Elements message to pop up because I would see viewers like come on and then nobody would say anything, and then the viewers would go back to zero. So it's like, I just want to like encourage people to talk, which it kind of encouraged you to talk, so it kind of worked. Yeah, it was kind of overwhelming when I first started to look at the Stream Element stuff, but I enjoy technology and stuff like that, so it was kind of fun to figure that out. But then things would just like stop working randomly. And I'd like refresh the page, and then it would still not be working, and then I would refresh again, and then it would be working. So I kind of gave up on it. All right. Actually, I will use this. I know this looks really weird right now. It really is like that, especially the newer you are. When I first started out, I would sometimes get 4 to 6 viewers and no one would say a word. Now the viewers that I do get usually say something and then leave. But at least I know they're real people and not just stalker lurkers or bots. Yeah, when Becco came into my stream, I was like, "Are you a bot?" I think he was the first person to actually talk into my stream. So you popped my chatter cherry, Becco. I hope you feel proud of that. I'm gonna make this an area light. What do you do, Banana? What do you stream? Are you an artist? He's always popping cherries. It's a condition. I'll take every cherry I can get. That's not an innuendo, right? You just love cherries. Who doesn't love stone fruit? Okay. Stream whatever I feel like. Art is pretty rare, but I've done ASMR, just chatting, art, and lots of gaming. Yeah, I've thought about. I mean, I love playing video games. I never felt like people would watch me play video games, but I've always liked the idea of playing streaming like video games. Because I haven't played Wind Waker yet. I'm a big Zelda fan. I haven't played Wind Waker yet, and I thought that would kind of be an interesting stream. Of like, never played Wind Waker before. Okay, I gotta change the color of the street because the whole black and white thing is. Go with. Darker blue, and then be it lighter. Try to be darker, because the view will be like this. Maybe the other way around. Games are great to lure people in on Twitch. Yeah, I haven't really. Yeah, I've heard like multiple things of like games being good, but then also games being bad because of like the algorithm, whatever algorithm there is. This needs to be a gradient. So I can just do this. Because sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, because the like non-existent algorithm, it like bumps up like people with higher views to the top of lists, so that it's like hard to break through. That is what I've heard. So but I guess I am streaming art right now, which there's a lot more people streaming art, I feel like. I haven't really played any Zelda games. I've touched a couple for less than an hour, but I have a Switch and I really want to get into them. Yeah, Breath of the Wild was fun. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet because right now I'm playing Jedi Survivor and I want to beat that. A lot of streamers on art will like have one day for games, just a different thing to do. Yeah, some of the people that I watch that do the art streams, they'll have an art day or a game day. Maybe one day. This TV is a good aspect ratio for like the older video games. How's that versus the first game? Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild. It is kind of like a direct sequel. Like story-wise, I would definitely like play Breath of the Wild first. Because I hear that Tears of the Kingdom just does everything better than Breath of the Wild. So if you play Tears of the Kingdom first and then go back to Breath of the Wild, like the mechanics and everything will just be worse, and that'll be really irritating, is what I've heard. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, it doesn't take too long. Like if you just stick to like the main story, it doesn't take too long to beat. Or are you talking about Jedi Survivor? I'm a big Star Wars fan as well, and Jedi Survivor is great. Way better than the first one. Jedi Survivor. Yeah, I played the first one, I loved it. The second one is basically the first one, but just like 10 times better. The universe feels a lot bigger. In the first one, it felt very small. It felt like you were like, okay, pick this planet to go to, and the planet didn't feel very like alive, and it felt like you were just in this like closed map. But on the new one, it feels kind of like that, but bigger. First one enjoyed it, but didn't like it enough to complete it. Okay, yeah, I mean, the story I feel like is better than this one in Survivor. It's a little more interesting, cooler like boss fights. Like I actually remember the boss fights in this one. The last one, they weren't too memorable to me. Yeah, but I play on PlayStation 5, but then I have like Wind Waker on my computer through an emulator. So if I were to play like PlayStation games, I'm currently in my basement, like, and I'm in a room, but like IRL, I'm in a basement, and like my TV is upstairs and stuff, so I'd have to figure out how to do that. Yeah. How much time passed between the first and second game? I think it's something like 5 years. Numbers, I am not good at because of ADHD. So, but it's like, because he leaves off with the crew that he's with, and then the crew kind of separates because of something, and then he kind of gets a new crew, and then that's where you start out in the second game. So now he's not as much like a Padawan anymore. He's like getting to be like a Jedi Master, which is pretty cool. Pretty badass. And I like the fighting mechanics and all of that. Okay. How many materials does this building have? Okay, let's see. No, it's I played like the Force Unleashed way back in the day, and I've always loved Star Wars universe, but I've never felt like any of the movies or shows did it like the universe justice, if that makes sense. Like I feel like we've never seen like like, well, I guess in like the prequels you kind of saw Jedis at the top of their game, but and then some in the Clone Wars like animated series, but I feel like you just don't see that enough. A little too hype for me right now. Yeah, I never played Knights of the Old Republic. I feel ashamed to say that. Let's see, colors. I feel like once I like. They're still going through. Oh, I would love it if they remastered it. So I never played Resident Evil 4, but when the remastered Resident Evil 4 came out, I bought it and I played it. I'd love to see this like in the camera. Just please don't die. Computer. Banana's the Resident Evil guy. Yeah, because it came out like early in my childhood. I think I was like, as far as like for like horror stuff, I was like 9 or 10 or something like that. I really want to play the remake of Resident Evil. It's good. It is really good. I didn't beat it yet, or haven't beaten it yet because of ADHD. That's the bad part of ADHD is like you get the excitement and the dopamine hit of a new game, and then once it kind of wears off, then it's hard to like stick to it. Which is like why I'm really trying to make sure I beat Survivor, because I have because I want to play Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna make myself beat Jedi Survivor before I can buy another game. This is making my computer run slow. Maybe I'll just bring the levels down, the floors down to one floor. do that. Okay. So when should I be making emojis or emotes, not emojis? Oh, this is running a lot better. Once you hit affiliate, you'll get access to the sub ones. Okay, are there any like before the sub ones? Gotcha. Yeah, because I only have 8 followers. Where would I check to see if I have the slots? If that's too involved, you don't have to answer that. On the creator dashboard under viewer rewards. Okay, cool. I have to check that out. I wasn't like, I didn't really think about emojis or anything like that. But after like being on Twitch and they just need to be square in size. Okay. But after like being on Twitch and watching people and then subbing to a few people, I've enjoyed the emotes. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll make some emotes eventually. This is my like favorite but also least favorite part of creating things is picking colors. It's like really fun to play with color theory and all of that, but then it's like overwhelming choices. I'm gonna change that stone color. I watched a YouTube video earlier today about like creating the Simpsons style in Blender. It's really cool. Ended up being like not too difficult. I've kind of done something like it before with like the anime stuff. I feel like I have to like pick some colors in Blender, but then like once I render it out, then I'll like color grade it in my video editor to really get the feel that I want. I feel like I can't really like pick out the colors that I want, like the final colors that I want. I feel like I pick out some colors that are like don't flow perfectly together. But then whenever I get into like my video editor and then start like color grading it, then I can make the colors kind of go more together. Let's see. Where's the glass? Actually, because I wanted to emit a color. Having color palettes really seems to, yeah. I should really do that. Like I kind of have an image in my head. Yeah, having like an actual color palette that I could draw from would be really helpful. And like right now, I don't want to stop like in the middle of the stream and go look. Oops. It's like I'm doing this wrong. Yeah. I think I need to do that. And I'm going for more of the like synth wavy cyan pink. So then do I do, definitely gonna do white. Do I do yellow? Do I do pink or blue? Or I could do like some yellow, some blue, or some pink, some blue. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. And every single window is gonna be lit up. At the moment. Like, I love street scenes, but the tough part is like, it's just why I want to like make one that it's like flying through the air, so I don't have to like populate the street below, like street lights and an actual road and all of that, which is not too hard. It's just kind of tedious because I've done it so many times now. Sign. Yeah, because like looking at this, like this is ugly. I hate this. And I'm just like trying to get the colors down and kind of get the like overall vibe for it. But yeah, it needs a road. It needs the road lines. But it's like, if I was going for more of like the synthwave type of feel, like, and I guess I could have just like one line down the middle of the road instead of like the dotted, or like, because in my head I see yellow dotted lines, which that's not anywhere. I could do like the white dotted lines, which would be like a bluey color. Make like a little sidewalk. Wouldn't be too bad. And then I could get a cool car, like some 80s car. Do you ever play games on your stream with unnecessary details just to make it feel more livable? Yeah, same. Which then I don't think they'd be unnecessary at that point, because yeah, it does take all of those little like air vents on the buildings to make it feel like, oh, this space is actually lived in. I get that. Played maybe about 6 games, or really play any. Do you play, like, are you a gamer like in your day-to-day life? Do you play a lot of games in general? And if so, what do you play? Maybe get some lights in the scene. Types of thing I play are mostly roguelites or card type games. Yeah, I used to play tons of games, so maybe about 6 years ago. Yeah, I used to play so many video games. And then got married and then had a kid and then yeah. What roguelikes? I got really into Hearthstone at one time. I enjoy those kinds of card games. The ones I go to nowadays are just easy to pick up, play, and sit down. Yeah, I get that. What I mostly was really into 20 Minutes to Live, and I played a ton of Slay the Spire. I love Slay the Spire. I've heard of Slay the Spire, but I haven't actually like played it. There's one guy that I watched on here play Slay the Spire. It looked interesting. Kinda quits after I beat the final boss on the final difficulty. 200 plus hours. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've spent a lot of time on just video games in general, but it got to a point where I was like, I am spending way too much time on video games when I could be making money or something. Dota 2 a lot. I actually never got into that. I was whenever I was into like multiplayer games, I did play a lot of like Call of Duty. Like back when it was like Modern Warfare, like Modern Warfare 1 and 2, I was really into it, and then now I'm just like, this is just kind of boring. So I'm more into the action adventure games like Survivor, Zelda, and I really like I watch people play like the indie horror games. There's the signs. Yeah, I would say like Zelda is probably my favorite like franchise. So that was like one of the first games I got really into as a kid, and then it was actually like hard because the puzzles were really complicated. I played Ocarina of Time, and I had to just give up eventually as a kid, and then I got older and went back and beat it. Yeah, it's more so like the action adventure stuff like Jedi Survivor. I'm trying to think I got really into Elden Ring when it came out, and then I started to play Sekiro. But then I kind of, once I got to a certain point, I kind of lost interest and stopped playing. But Elden Ring I beat. Yeah, more of the like action adventure. I prefer it to have a good story. Elden Ring story was not the like most captivating, but it was just really fun, and I really liked the vibe of it. I used to be really into like Assassin's Creed. Spider-Man game. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. So I got a PS5 for Spider-Man. I know there was like, wasn't there a PS4 version of it, but I wanted the PS5 graphics. Oh, and to prepare for the second one coming out. But I love the like Spider-Man games. Let's see. Don't want this to be a Blender sign. So you mainly play PC. I don't have a computer to play it. To play PC games on. Don't want these to be blank either, but and that's kind of why I watch people play video games, because I don't have a computer to play the all the games that I would want to. So I watch like, you know, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier play some of the games that I would want to play if I had a decent computer, or just a decent PC, because I only have a Mac. It would be cool to put something on the sign. I could just make it neon. Don't need that if I'm doing a emitter. Yep. I grew up on console games. My family was never had the money to get like a good PC, and then whenever I had a job, I was like, okay, I could spend $300-$400 on a console to play video games on, or like $1,000 on a PC to play video games on. And there was no like PC exclusives that I wanted to play at the time. So then yeah, I just got kind of stuck in the console world. Yeah, I feel like these that's a lot of signs on the building. On the buildings. I think I gotta make this wider. Can I? like I should be able to change like the amount of signs on the buildings that it generates, but I feel like I need to make this like a wider street. Much. It's really hard to gauge with no like road lines or anything. Let's make a road. I'm just gonna lurk myself. I'll keep the stream up. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's totally fine to lurk. Trying to get a little video put together, so I have to mess with some music. Oh yeah, that's my least favorite part of editing videos. I can't listen to other things while editing. But yeah, thanks for coming and thanks for lurking. Good luck. To name all this stuff before it gets too complicated. Road. Some buildings. I'm gonna go download a car model, especially so I can get like a sense of scale as well. Like that. Over to the shading. Okay, I'm starting to like it a little more. Give it the what is the gray? Oh, it's just street. Okay. I made a material. Didn't realize. Duplicate it so I can change it. Road. let's make this more purple. Kind of like it's being lit from the sun back there. If I do this and basically match the color, then I can bring this. Keep it dark. Okay. Do some road lines. So I should probably get the car model first. Put the street. I haven't saved in a while. Alright, array modifier. It'll be on the y-axis by like 10 maybe. Sorry for hitting you. That's way too far. 5, 3. Something like that. And then 50. 500. Let's see. Duplicate this as well, so then I can change it up. Road lines. Just make them lighter. Should they be purple? Yeah, they should. Like that. Let's wasn't there, I haven't used this left. Yeah, collection line art, scene line art. I haven't used this before, but so I'm gonna do outlines on all of this. And I usually just do it in the freestyle setting. But you have to render that out to see it. But this, I think you can load it in, and then it'll make outlines and all your stuff in real time. Unless this just breaks the computer. I may call it here and end. It freezing is a good spot to stop. And maybe if I quit OBS, then it'll unfreeze. I did save right before I added this, so. Okay. Yep. That'll do it for me. I think this will end up being pretty cool. Once I populate the world a little bit. Thanks for hanging out. If you're just now joining, I'm done. So you can watch the VOD if you want, or I'll be streaming Wednesday. I have my schedule that I'm trying to work out down below. But yeah, Wednesday nights is a new one for me to. I usually only did Sunday nights, but yeah. But thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And maybe we'll finish this up, or my ADHD will kick in, and then I'll want to work on something else.